Hello, welcome to another video. This is Black Moon Tarot, here with another pick a group reading. Today's theme is just going to be a general message because I am going to be using a Uno deck to read your tarot today. If you were looking for a traditional tarot reading, this is not the video. I suggest checking out my other videos. But I have done this previously in my channel, and I just think it's different, and it helps me really intuitively. It just strengthens my intuition. Okay, so just a quick heads up, for those of you that are new, if I mention any astrological signs during the reading, just know that it could apply to the sun, moon, rising, or Venus of you or that person. The messages are general. They will not resonate with everybody. And if they don't, that is okay. Pick a different group or check out my other videos or schedule a personal reading. You can schedule a personal reading by emailing me or messaging me on Instagram. Okay, so go ahead and fast forward to the timestamps and we will get into the reading. Hello, group number 1. This is what you need to know, your general message. This is what you need to know. Okay, group number 1. First off, so I have right off the bat, I'm seeing something that's conflicting here. Something that is, you're wanting something on the outside, but on the inside you feel different. There is something that has to do with your heart chakra. So this could be a project that you're really, really tied to emotionally, something you're tied to within your soul, and something that, like a soul purpose, something that you really want to go towards. But I'm seeing a lot of roadblocks and a lot of challenges getting there. Perhaps you need to reach out to a circle that supports you. You need to open up the lines of communication with people that are supportive of you. It does feel like you do not have enough support. You don't have enough foundation to go after this thing that you really, really want to go after. And I do feel like it is a career move. And you are lacking a support system. Spirit is saying go after, make the necessary communications, speak up, and draw the people in that need to be into your life. This is the number 8 upside down. So something it is telling me that the support system is either inside your home or you're lacking the support system inside your home. I'm getting definitely a lot of, there's like a home vibe to this. And I feel like you're not being heard. The support system you have now is not a support system. You are not being heard. Group number 1. Same thing again. But it feels like it feels like you're talking to a brick wall. And it's causing some conflict within your current circle. It's causing you to feel unstable. It's causing you to feel like you can't pursue this thing. And sometimes it does feel that you have nothing to offer or you have nothing to stand on. I'm sensing a lot of underactive root chakra energy. Thank you. You really start to doubt yourself when the people inside your circle don't believe you and don't support you. It's because 9 is all about spirituality to me. And with the number 9 and it being red, I am getting a lot of instability and a lot of not believing in yourself, group number 1. Those 2 wanted to come out. So it really seems to me that there are people going to be coming into your life that really support you and really support what you say and really help you build that throat chakra. Because I feel like it's all coming down to you not being able to speak up. And another thing is to really strengthen that root chakra. Your root chakra is I like to say it's your foundation. It's the ground you stand on. And you need to really strengthen the ground you stand on. And it starts with some self-confidence. Build that strong foundation. 8 is all about that hard work, that strong work ethic. And I do think that number one, I do think that you have the drive. There will be some people coming into your life that support you. But it feels like the people that are currently in your circle, you're going to have a hard time letting them go. You're going to have to speak up and really choose the path that you want, group number one. Because I'm seeing a lot of root chakra and throat chakra. This is a lot of instability I'm seeing, and needing the need to speak up, and the need to say something, and the need to stand up for yourself and what you really desire. The people that support you, that are coming into your life, you need to have some confidence in them as well. Because we have a yellow draw too, and that, to me, I'm seeing a lot of creativity coming in from this new group, from this new circle that is going to be coming into your life. I see a lot of creativity, a lot of new ideas and new interests. And you will be able to compromise, and you will be able to really shuffle things around in your life that benefit you and that really lift you up and really give you a good sense of security. Because 5s are all about conflict, but like with it being green and in your heart chakra, I do feel that the conflict is more of what you should be doing, and the conflict is like getting rid of the things inside of you that don't belong there anymore. This one wanted to come out. And it's not going to be easy, because I do see some inner struggles. And sometimes you're going to feel lost, you back at square one. It's going to feel like you're back at square one, but just know that your support system, your new support system that's going to come in, is going to really build you up, and they're really going to feed your soul, and they're really going to be there for you, group number one. And they really want you to go inside yourself and bring out your true potential. They really want you to bring out your true self. Because it all really boils down to, how do you feel about yourself, group number one? How do you want to go about achieving your goals? Do you have the confidence? And a support system really makes or breaks it sometimes, I think. It's all about really balancing out the instabilities in your life. It's really about balancing out how you approach things. That's what I'm getting. Because I see there's a lot of structure being formed. Once you gain this confidence within yourself, there's a lot of structure being formed. And if it's towards this career path that you're wanting, I see that there are many possibilities, and there's going to be many doors opening up for you, group number one, because you took the initiative to sort things out yourself. I know this new support system that's coming in is going to really help you, but it all comes down to you. It all comes down to what you really want. Support system makes or breaks it sometimes, but sometimes so do you. I know I'm saying two different things at once. I think I'm getting a couple different messages, but they all kind of tie in together as well. So when I say the doors are going to be opening up for you, group number one. I'm saying that there's going to be times when it doesn't seem like it's a stable choice, or it doesn't seem like it's a stable path, or it's going to seem like the path of the unknown, and it's not going to be comfortable. Whatever is unknown is always uncomfortable. But just know and just trust in the universe that the doors that are opening up for you are to help you. Okay, group number one. It's gonna seem a little wild. It's gonna seem new and stepping out of your comfort zone. But that is where the big changes are made. All right. All right. If that reading resonated with you, let me know. I know it's kind of weird reading Uno cards sometimes, but I think it's fun. All right. Leave a like on this video if this reading spoke to you. If not, pick another group maybe. Thank you so much. Hello, group number two. This is going to be your reading. Okay. This is going to be your reading. What do you need to know with Uno cards? I feel like something happened unexpectedly. Something happened unexpectedly, group number two. Or you have too much on your plate already. It feels like you already have too much on your plate, and then like something unexpected happened. Or you just plain have too much on your plate. Too much going on. Too many lines of communication open, and it's really weighing you down. Whoa, what just flipped over? And I feel like there's a lot of projects being started, or a lot of things being initiated that aren't properly followed through with yet. There's a lot of creative projects, or a lot of creativity. A lot of creative ideas, but they're not being started yet. And I feel a sense of overwhelming, like being overwhelmed. Group number two. Maybe it seems like you're not making the necessary connections that you want, because 4 upside down, I'm seeing in like something unstable, but with it being blue, I relate that to the throat chakra. So an unstable throat chakra. It feels like you can't say no. You have a hard time saying no, group number two. And it really feels like you keep going back and forth with ideas and with overwhelming thoughts, or other people communicating over top of you, and you're really having a hard time speaking up and saying no, I guess. It feels like you're taking on too much. Yeah, okay, taking on too much. And sometimes it's okay to say no. Sometimes it's okay to say, you know, that doesn't align with me right now, or it doesn't, or that's not what I'm doing right now, or that doesn't align with my purpose right now. You don't have to be mean and say no, but because it's green, green relates to the heart chakra, so you can say no gently. It's okay. You're not being mean when you say no. It's okay to take care of yourself, group number two. So with the yellow 4, I do see you becoming, once you say no, I do see you becoming more structured in what you want creatively. You're able to start from a clean slate and do what you truly want in your heart. Or maybe that is something you were wanting to happen. And I do see that standing up and saying no to some things will open up more time for you to really think and really create, because 3 is all about creation, and green relates to the heart chakra. So this is a creative project that comes from your heart. This is something that you truly want to do. And it's going to take a lot of work, but I feel like the work is, you want to work on it. You want to put your heart into it. You want it to be not laborious, but you want to put every detail into it that you can, group number 2. And I do see some people not being completely on board with it, and that's okay. The people that walk away from you while you're going through this are the people that don't need to be in your circle. Yes, there will be some cleaning out of people in your circle. There will be some weeding going on, and that is okay. I think that is what you're afraid of, group number 2. You're afraid of when you say no. You're afraid of people leaving you when you say no. And that's what's supposed to happen. When you stand up for yourself, when you lay down boundaries for yourself and people walk away, that's what's supposed to happen. That is weeding out the people that don't belong in your life. So with 3 upside down and it being yellow, I see once these people start to leave, you start to lose a little bit of confidence, group number 2. And Spirit is saying that do not lose confidence when these people leave you. These people are not supposed to be in your path any longer once they leave. And it is okay to turn around and walk the other way. It is okay to speak up and say, this does not align with my purpose, so I will not be doing this. If you're feeling too overwhelmed, group number 2. So red is the color of the root chakra. That is what I'm going to relate it to. Number 4, this is like structure, and this is a good foundation. Number 4 is a good foundation, I see. I see you really building on a good foundation, and it being doubled to the number 8, I see your foundation growing, and it really makes you stronger, group number 2. It really does. I see you having a very great foundation. Here the 8 is again, but it's upside down. And I'm getting the message that you have a great foundation with inside yourself, and then you have a material foundation as well. And sometimes it is okay to reach out and make the necessary connections that you need to the right people. And this is not saying to stop doing everything and start over. This is saying cut out some of the things that are weighing you down that don't need to be there, whether it is people or is it extra projects that you don't need. And focus on the projects that really speak to you and really align with your path. And it is going to be a lot of mental creativity. That's what I'm getting. A lot of mental endurance. That's what I'm getting. It's going to be a lot of mental endurance. I'm also getting the message that some projects that you take on may not seem as creative as you like them to be, but just know that some projects are necessary for you to complete what you need to complete. And with number 8 being in blue relates to the throat chakra. And I see you really evolving, group number 2. I see you really laying down the laws and laying the necessary boundaries. And once you do that, group number 2, I see you like really becoming so well-rounded and so structured and so organized. I see organization. And I see the confidence really building inside you, the confidence to start this project, the confidence to take the initiative and be the leader in your life, not letting other people be the leader in your life. You are the leader in your life, group number 2. All right, any closing statements? Okay, number 4 in green, I see this is a very well-developed heart chakra. I see you looking at things, at you being able to easily distinct between what aligns with your purpose and what doesn't. And the 0 is I see something coming to completion for you, group number 2. Something really comes into fruition. Something really comes to a close, and a very confident one. something that you can look back on and say, wow, I did that, or I'm so glad that I evolved. Look how far I've come, and look how much I've accomplished. Okay? All right, group number 2, if that reading resonated with you, let me know. If this was too weird, also let me know. And if you would like a personal reading, also let me know. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Hello, group number 3. This is what you need to know using Uno cards. Let's see what we have. Oh, that just came out. Someone's in love. Someone's in love. Whoa. Okay, 7's the only one that flipped over, so we'll take it. I feel like this is a love long time coming, or something that's you've been trying to manifest. Wow, I'm getting cards flipping out everywhere. Perhaps this was a breakup in the past, or you're in some sort of separation from this person. And perhaps they hooked up with somebody, or it just seems they hooked up with somebody after you guys split, or you guys were never together and you're in some sort of separation, and they hooked up with somebody else. The other message that I'm getting is that you have your guard up. Those are 2 different messages. And I am getting the message, group number 3, that you are feeling unstable. You're blocking them, or someone blocked somebody. I feel like you're blocking them. You love them, but you're blocking them. You are reluctant to initiate anything because you do not have a stable foundation. The green relates to the heart chakra. So you are blocking them in your heart chakra. That's what I am getting. It's almost like your heart says yes, but your head says no. Everything else says no, but your heart says yes. Everything else says no. Even though I said that your heart chakra is blocking them, but I really think that it's blocking them in a way that's like, how do I say this? It's blocking them in a way that protects you. I feel like a very protective energy, and you're trying to protect yourself from something, from getting hurt. I'm getting. You need a new creative way to come together with this person. You need a new creative way to come together with this person. And you need a new foundation. That's what I'm getting. You just need to start over, group number 3. This is what I'm getting. You need to start over. Because when I see the 3 upside down, and yellow relates to your solar plexus chakra, and that's just what I'm going to relate it to, because I'm seeing a lot of, you're thinking of different ways to either approach this person, or thinking of different ways to get away from this person in your heart. Because I feel like you're holding on to them. You're protecting yourself, but you're still holding on to them. You don't want to let go of them just yet. You want your heart to separate from them, but it won't. But you have nothing to build on. How do you communicate with this person, group number 3? How do you communicate with this person? Clean slate. I do see that it is okay to reach out to them, group number 3. But reach out to them with an open heart and an open mind. You're afraid to be vulnerable. You're afraid to be vulnerable. You're afraid to speak up. Because blue, I'm relating blue to the throat chakra. Number 2 is coming together, and number 4 is foundation and structure. Number 4 is something stable. So you want to come together with something stable, or you're looking to be stable, but in your throat chakra, you're looking for the right words to say, group number 3. Approach them with an open heart and an open mind, and you're looking for the right words to say. It's okay to take the initiative. It is okay to speak first. I think speaking first is what is favorable in this situation. Do not lose confidence. Do not doubt yourself. Do not think of the negative. I'm relating red to the root chakra, and number 8 being a very hard work completed, something being very firm, or if you turn it sideways, it is the infinity number. So something very, very structured. But I'm also getting the energy of stubbornness. So don't be stubborn. Don't be closed-minded. Don't be afraid to open up to them. I think that is what's keeping you guys in separation. The fear of opening up and the fear of stepping forward. So with the 4 upside down, I'm getting you are lacking confidence in your throat chakra area. Throat chakra is your problem here. I was trying to avoid saying problem, but really throat chakra is really the issue here. I'm seeing a lot of people that need to work on their throat chakra, but I do see a lot of you're not being very confident, and you lack the confidence to set that structure, if that makes sense. And when I stumble in my reading, that is my signal for wanting to say something but not being able to say it. So I really feel your energy of wanting to speak and not being able to, and not having the right words. Group number 3. Clarify that 3. Oh, okay. All right. So this is what I'm seeing here. I just got invite over to your house. If that seems a little too much, group number 3, that is okay. But this is also what I'm seeing here, group number 3. If you are having trouble speaking up to them or initiating this communication, it is okay to maybe practice what you're going to say. Maybe like type it out first. Because red relating to the root chakra and being number 3 in the number of creation. Create a scenario. Number 9 being a very spiritual number. Create a scenario where this is going to sound super spiritual guru, but create a scenario where your souls are talking to each other without judgment, without scrutiny. What would you say to them if they could not judge you? What would you say to them? What would you offer them if there was no possible way that this person could judge you? What would you offer them? Number 9 being a very spiritual number, and yellow relating to the solar plexus chakra of creativity. What would you offer them if there was no possible way that this person could judge you ever? Maybe it's time to break down some barriers inside yourself, break down some walls inside yourself, and some walls that don't need to be there, some walls that keep this person out that needs to be in. And I feel like once you break down these walls, you're going to have a clean slate, but I'm getting, you're going to have to build something with this person. You're going to have to speak up. You're going to have to make a decision. This connection is very karmic, I feel. This connection is in your path for a reason, and you're going to have to make some decisions. You can't just sit back and let conflict happen. You can't just sit back and let things just fall into mush or fall into ruin or just not do anything at all. Group number 3, you have to take charge sometimes. You have to make decisions. And that's what living this life is all about, is making decisions and then learning. Because with 0 being the number of completion and green relating to your heart chakra, once you make those decisions and learn those lessons, it will feel as if things are completed. Something is going to come into completion for you, group number 3, with this person. And it's going to come full circle. And it's really going to elevate you. It's really going to bring you to your higher self. And this connection that you have was for a reason, and it was to teach you a certain lesson about yourself. And once you do that, 0 is the number of coming full circle and completion. So you will win out in the end. So find out what lesson you need to learn. And I feel like that will make so much more sense to you. All right? If this reading resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Leave a like so the message can go out into the YouTube universe. And if this reading was way too weird, just let me know that. I just thought it would be different. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time.